So we start here with Clark telling Failsafe to get away from Batman. And Superman is trying to see how Failsafe works using his X-ray vision, but he can't. And I'm like, this is crazy because what did Batman use to put in Failsafe to where Superman can't even use his X-ray vision? Because when Superman uses his X-ray vision, he can see the anatomy and the physiology of how something works. And now Batman is saying Superman is worried about making the wrong move. And I would be worried too, because if I had that power X-ray vision, then it just suddenly doesn't normally work on something, I would be worried. Especially if something that's a threat like Failsafe is in front of me. Now Failsafe says he advises Superman to leave. And I am very glad that Clark Kent is not a very prideful person, because he gets up through. And Failsafe is chasing him. And as you look closer, it's like kryptonite swords. So of course Clark would get up through. Now Superman flies up to use his heat vision. And I think it was a way to have Failsafe chase him in another direction. But Batman knows what Superman is doing, and he like, no, like don't do it. So now Superman says no, and he just chases after Failsafe anyway. Then he gets stabbed by another one of those kryptonite things. Now I'm just like, yeah, Clark is done. Like, he got stabbed through his stomach. He's done. And out of nowhere, Green Arrow shows up and starts attacking Failsafe. And then Martian Manhunter comes through and knocks Failsafe out the building. And Black Canary and Hawkgirl is here too. And back in issue 127, Batman told Robin to go call for help. So Tim calls for help from some of the Justice League. Now we see Batman and Superman both just laid out. Bro, how is we finna be Failsafe right now? How? Now Clark asks Bruce like, bro, what is that thing? And Bruce tells Clark, like, it's something that can take me out. Then Batman goes up to Superman and he rips out the kryptonite that was in his stomach, causing a lot of pain to Superman. Then after Batman patches up Superman, he passes out. And now Robin and Green Arrow, they take Batman and Superman and they put him inside the Justice League jet. And Black Canary and Hawkgirl are doing what they can to hold off Failsafe. Now Oliver leaves Tim by himself to go back out there and fight Failsafe. And when I seen Failsafe grab him like this, I'm like, bro, this is just a giant L, bro. Now Tim is about to start flying the ship, and Bruce, mustering up the strength that he has, he tells him some coordinates to fly to. Now Martian Manhunter and Hawkgirl go attack Failsafe to get him off Green Arrow. And he hits Martian Manhunter with some laser beams. Then he tells him not to follow, and he takes off into the sky. I'm like, where is he going? And when Failsafe grabbed Green Arrow right here, Tim called in Oracle and Failsafe heard him. So I think he about to go follow Tim. Crazy. And Martian Manhunter is like, it's not chasing a jet. It's headed towards Gotham. Man, can we just please catch a break? Please. So now Failsafe is in Gotham. And the Justice League shows up to fight Failsafe to stop him from doing whatever he about to do. Then some type of magnetism stops Hawkgirl from flying because her wings are made out of nth metal. Then these guns come out the walls and they start shooting fire at Martian Manhunter, which is his only weakness. And Black Canary uses her scream powers, then his mask comes out of nowhere and stops her. So Black Canary passes out and Green Arrow runs over to her. And Nightwing is telling him like, yo, get her up out of here. But Green Arrow is like, yo, she's dying. And Failsafe says she's not, but it's only enough air to where she can just live, but not scream. And Nightwing tells Oracle where they at. And Oracle is like, didn't Bruce on that block? Then Nightwing realizes that Failsafe lured them to that street. And it has stuff within the buildings to stop the Justice League. And Green Arrow asks Nightwing what part is supposed to stop us. Then Failsafe flies in saying me. He flies in at both Nightwing and Green Arrow. Bro, we lost. Now we cut to this jet that's flying through the sky. And Bruce gets up to leave because he knows that Failsafe is coming for him. And he tells Tim that Superman is dying. And that he's the world's greatest weapon. And he changed the coordinates to Superman's fortress. And he does that because Clark will get healed all the way when he goes there. Now Bruce is telling Tim like, yo, you're Robin, you will save him. And Bruce believes that Tim can do it. And he tells Tim not to worry about him and that he's proud of the man that he has become. Then Bruce jumps out the jet telling Tim that he will survive this. Now Tim yells off of Bruce because he doesn't know what he's doing and he's scared. Then Bruce lands in the water. Then when he's in the water, this light beam starts to go off. And I'm like, nah, he ain't about to do what I think he's doing. And he actually did do what I thought he was doing. He called for Aquaman and Aquaman came to save him. Now Bruce wakes up, and I think he fell into a coma after sustaining all them injuries and just falling asleep. And after Bruce wakes up, Arthur tells him that they've been able to heal most of his wounds internally and externally. And Batman been in a coma for 2 weeks. And Aquaman tells Bruce that Gotham has fallen. And now Failsafe created other robots to look around the city for anybody that's resistant. And most people have been captured. And Failsafe been using Barbara Gordon as some type of like mind machine. And Aquaman tells Bruce that he's been assumed dead, but Failsafe has just been looking around still. And that soon they're going to come to Atlantis. And Failsafe has been calling for Batman because he knows that he can't stay away from Gotham. And for what's to come, Batman always has a plan. Then we see Failsafe destroys the bat signal. And Failsafe sends out these drones and they start lighting up around the city. And I'm wondering what it's for. What did he do this for? And Arthur tells Bruce that Failsafe wants him and the world to know that Gotham is his and that Batman has to come get it. So that was Batman issue 128, bro. That was just crazy. It was insane. Like and subscribe, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I'll catch you on the next one, man. God bless. I'm out.